Yo, 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 when kings talk, the conversation different. But y'all already know that. I'm your host, Willing23, man. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. Today's topic, family. Yeah, family. Because sometimes it be your own family that be hating on you. Sometimes it be your own family that don't want to see you do good. And for the life of me, I don't understand that because I thought we was family. Yeah, I thought we was family. So what's up with all this bickering back and forth? Going all on social media, blasting one another. Family. I remember it was a time where family actually stuck together. No matter what, that's my family. But nowadays, the family dynamic became so toxic at times. And if it don't apply, let it fly, please. When kings talk, the conversation different. See, we gonna discuss them topics that people feel uncomfortable talking about. And that's okay, because I can be the one to speak on it. I accept whatever come with it. But I'm pretty sure that y'all can relate to what I'm saying. Sometimes it's your own family that be talking down on you, that be hating on you, that don't want to see you do good in life. At least not better than them. And for me, and the way my structure is set up, I don't agree with that. If we family, I got a genuine love for you. I got a passionate love for you. Say, I want to see you skyrocket. Yeah, I want to see you go to the moon. But nowadays, that just ain't the case in most scenarios, man. You're seeing cousins warring with each other, siblings warring with each other. And I sit back to myself, I say, man, like, what's really going on in the world today for it to come to this? If you ain't got your family, then who you really got? So now you got to go out on a limb and really try to trust somebody that you don't really consider family. But see, the thing about this is it's a catch. In the Bible, it said a friend will stick closer to you than a brother, a real friend at that. I remember when I was growing up and we was younger, man, we used to all go to my grandmother's house, man, and we used to all have a good time. You have all the cousins out there, aunties and uncles, they done came down from out of town. We out there barbecuing, kids running around being bad. They got the old Johnny Taylor playing. Yeah, they got all the old school music playing, and we out there dancing, just having a good time, man, from Brownwood to Sweetwater and all over, man. And I miss those days. See, I'm in the phase right now when I see families like kind of sticking together, man, I feel some type of way because I wish that was us. I wish that was us, but at the same time, I understand that just because they're your family don't mean that they're going to have the same heart, they're going to have the same spirit as you when it comes to the familyness. Now, don't get me wrong, I done got caught up in some of the family drama, some of the family beef, so I'm not sitting here acting like I'm innocent. I'm just putting the eye on it. I'm bringing up for recognition. That's all I'm doing. I'm bringing it up for recognition, man. Because, like, for the life of me, I can't understand, like, when I used to go around some of my cousins, he talking about the other cousin. They jealous of this auntie and that uncle. And I'm just like, man, I thought we were supposed to be family. Don't drag my name through the mud because I'd be the first one to come save you if anything was going on with you dramatically. So how can I understand you hating and talking down on me? When all I'm trying to do is shed a little positivity for the world to help. Today's topic is family. Why they do us like that? We supposed to be family. I just want to get back to a sense of having a good family bond. Knowing I can depend on and count on them to be there for me just like I'm going to be there for them no matter what's going on. And can't nobody talk about my family in front of me. Yo, can't nobody disrespect one of my cousins or my aunties in front of me. I'm going to have something to say about it. But nowadays, what I've been seeing, I be like, man, you going to sit there and let him talk about your cousin like that? How that's supposed to be your homeboy, but he's sitting there talking about your cousin in front of you? Where's the loyalty? Where's the love? Where's the trust? Where's the bond? It seemed like in 2023, It's getting shorter and shorter. Seem like we running out of it. I just want to get back to like family functions, playing dominoes with my kin folks, out there smiling, laughing, and joking and stuff like that, man. But now it seems like those days are lost. And how do we get those days back? In today's society, how do we get those days back? And when we do come together, it still feel kind of funny. It still feel kind of weird a little bit. You mad at so-and-so because they pulling up in a nice car. You mad at so-and-so because they got a good house. They got a good job. That's not the way it's be. Let's learn from one another. What is he doing? What is she doing that's prevailing them higher than what I'm going? See, I need to take the jealousy out of it. Yeah, let's take the jealousy and the hate out of it, because at the end of the day, that's my family member. I'm not going to wait till the funeral. I'm not going to wait till the funeral to express my love for you. I'm telling you that I love you right now. And if you got any kind of bones to pick with me or anything like that, just holler at me. I'm here. You know my number. I'm going to give you your flowers while you're here. Because you can't do nothing with the flowers when you're gone. Willeen 23, man, I'm here to talk about it, man. Y'all make sure y'all drop down in the comments and let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on family and why they do us like that. I never hate on or go against any of my family members. That's just not in me. I cut you off. I cut you off before I war with you like that. And most of the time, it be people that be on the outside that be pumping up all the drama. Yeah, it be the people on the outside that be pumping up all the drama and causing you to go against your own family. Oh, I heard so-and-so was, man, listen, man. They was talking about you and I was praying for you, but you was mad at me for what reason? I don't know. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate. Family. Sometimes it's your own family, man. They don't want to see you do good. I know this is going to be a hard episode for some people to stomach. It's going to be a hard episode for some people to digest. But when Kings talk, the conversation is different. And I guarantee you, man, we're not going to run away from life's issues. We're not going to run away from life's issues. If I got to love you from a distance, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to love you from a distance before I ever say any kind of things that hurt you. And if I act out of emotion, if I react to the things that you are saying towards me in a negative way, you're going to have to forgive me for that. But I got better. See, the thing about it, I got better. And I learned to back up. I learned to back up and just let the situation just play out before I just continue to entertain it. And I done got into it with some of the closest of family members. And like I said before, I'm not innocent. I'm not innocent, and the people off in this time, they kind of heard of some of the things or situations and dealings I done got into it with my family about. But how long do we hold on to them grudges? How long do we continue to feel a certain way about your family member? How you gonna continue to talk down on your brother, your sister? If I get into it with my mother, I'm not gonna go to nobody else and talk down on her. That's my mother at the end of the day. Now, if we gotta love each other from a distance for a while, that's fine. With time, you know, sometimes that's all it takes, just a little time to smooth things over. But I say that to say this. Tomorrow's not always guaranteed. Family, man. This is kind of like a deep topic for me, man, because like I'm kind of like solo dolo. You know, I got a couple family members that I stay in touch with, that I go see, you know, and we have a good time, man. We have a good time, and for the life of me, I don't understand why I can't do that with all of them, or why you can't do that with all your family, why you can't go see all your family, why you can't call all your family and have that strong support. See, when you got good family support, oh man, it's just something about it. And it let all everybody else know. We let them know, like, man, you know, they family oriented. They gonna stick together. You'll see cousins, they grow up together. They thick as thieves, man. You every time you see him, you see him. Then some shit'll hit the fan and he done crossed him out. I done seen it all, man. Cousins take the stand. Cousins take the stand and tell on his other cousin. And like I said before, I'm not innocent, but I done grew to a place now where I can recognize the wrong. I can recognize the default, and I say, you know what? Yeah, I played my part in it, and I apologize sincerely from the heart. But if you got family out there, man, love your family. They the closest thing to you. Sure, you can have another friend that'll become family, and that's the same thing in my eyes. We may not be blood related, but guess what? We here. Y'all, we here. We in the hard with it. This ain't no regular friendship. This a brother friendship. This a sister to sister friendship. I know you got my back, and I'm gonna have your back, and we gonna stay loyal in this thing. So anything that come against us, man, two is better than one. You feel me? I just wonder sometimes, man, like, is it the enemy that's causing confusion off in the family because they don't want the family to prevail together because they know if a family sticks together, you know, sky's the limit with it. Today, man, I just want to just kind of put this out there, man, because I see it a lot of times. And for y'all, man, you may not speak up on it. You may not have nothing to say about it. You just want to deal with it. But at the end of the day, sweeping it under the rug ain't going to do nothing. And this is another thing, too. Just because that's your family member don't mean that you can't hold them accountable for some of the dirty things that they do. If I really love you, I'm not gonna continue to let you do salty, just bad things and expect me just to turn my blind head to it. No, I might not tell nobody else, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you, man, look, you could do better. I remember one time, man, I got into it with one of my cousins, man, and it was just for his betterment. Cuz you can do better than this. He taking it all the wrong way. But see, he taking it the wrong way, and that's why he's still stuck in the same position. Man, listen to me. I love you. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong, man. I'm gonna be here with you when the wheels fall off, baby. I'm gonna be here with you when they 10 deep and it's just you. Add me to the scenario, now it's 10 against 2. That's how down I'm gonna be for you. So if I'm trying to tell you something to correct you, just know it's coming from the heart. And if I deliver it wrong, just understand the message, man. Family. Can we please get back to a general family that sticks together? Family, because then you have family members, the cousins, they sleeping with the other cousins, man, and then they get mad at the girl that they done victimized by sleeping with her, man. They mad at her. Why you mad at her for? You the one committed the foul. You the one committed the foul, then you mad because someone's speaking on it now. Now, let's deal with the reality. Let's deal with the reality of the situations, man. The situations, they ain't gonna go nowhere. Just because nobody talks about it, it can be 5-10 years that have passed by and you just burying it and pushing it on inside and something happens and it's triggering all the emotions come back again from the family-oriented issues, man. We discussing them today. And see, like when we had the grandmothers, right? The grandmothers was the glue. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all always gonna have one family member that's really the glue. And see what happens when you lose the glue, things tend to fall apart if you don't got somebody else rising up to the occasion to glue things back together. But I understand the dynamic of it because whether it's mama or uncle or the auntie, they done lost the glue too. So they world kind of falling apart because they ain't never been without the glue. So they don't know how to handle these other family situations. So now we just got to deal with the chaos. But when are we going to start to deal with the chaos in a better manner? We all grown. You grown, I'm grown. You got children, I got children, and a family I'm trying to lead into the right direction. I don't want to just see my family at a funeral. Yeah, I don't want to just see my family at a funeral and then we act like everything is sweet for a day or two. And then I didn't even been to some funerals where the family fighting at the funerals. And it's just like, man, this gotta be the enemy trying to, rob, steal, and kill, conquer and divide, man. But we gotta be smarter. We gotta come to a place where we recognize what's really going on and we gotta stand by our family. Even if they in the furnace, man. Even if they in the furnace, you try to rescue them. I had a family member of mine, man. They say, man, such and such, man. They living under a bridge over there. I say, what? And I had to really just take it in and just be like, how did he get that low? How did he get that low? And 9 times out of 10, the accuracy of it, man, people fall off, they get on them drugs real bad and they don't know how to bounce back. So like, even when it comes to family members trying to help somebody like that, man, you really gonna put yourself in the bind because now you introducing a whole nother world into your dynamic. You can have a good family system at your home. So you really can't move them in because they gonna bring all that toxic baggage with them. So what you gotta do is try to love them and help them from a distance, which I did. And you got to let the family member really come to making the right decision for itself to wanting to do better. And a lot of times we hinder our own family members when they stuck in these situations like this. When Kings talk, the conversation different, man, but y'all already know that. We deal with real life issues. And I'm here to talk about it today, family. I don't know about y'all, but for me, man, when I hear it's that my own family that's trying to tear me down or talk about me in a bad and a negative way, I feel some type of way, man. It's really I'm hurt and disappointed because I feel like these are the people that would have my back. We share the same last name. These are the people that in my adolescent years we grew up together. Maybe lived in the same household at some point. And then you can get on Facebook and you can see some of the slander. You can see some of the down talk. But then this is what you do, man. You analyze. So you don't just jump in and take a side. You need to really sit back and analyze everything before you even try to take a side. Because sometimes the proof is in the pudding and it's right in front of your eyes. Oh, he mad at the brother because the brother doing better than him. He mad at the sister because the sister doing well and he's still stuck. He mad at the mama because mama ain't gonna deal with his bullshit no more. And like I said, man, if it don't apply, let it fly. Turn a blind eye. But I just want to know, man, why is it that it be our own family members, man, that come for us sometime, that try to provoke us and get us out our own character? And I'm going to tell you something about family, man. Nobody can get you or get under your skin worse than your family can. Yeah, nobody can get under your skin worse than your family can. And here is why, because you're delicate. When it comes to them, you're fragile. When it comes to them, you're not expecting that blow. And I done said this before, man. I'm not worried about the enemy because I know what the enemy could do. So I'm prepared for him. So I always harken my eyes and keep my close watch on the ones that are close to me because they blow gonna be unexpected. And when you suffer an unexpected blow, you never know the trauma that it'll do to you. When you blindsided by a loved one, it's just like, man, we in the fight together. We in the fight together. You know, I'm fighting for you, then boom. You done hit me upside my head from the back. And those type of blows are crucial. I just want to get back to loving one another. Lifting up one another, because when you go out, you represent what? The family. When people see you, they're going to be like, oh, you family. So what I look like talking down and hating on another family member to somebody else that ain't part of my family? If anything, I'm gonna go to my family. We're gonna discuss this issue or the situation that then rose up. And we're gonna hash it out like adults. We're gonna hash it out like men. Because men and women. Because that's what we do. We family. We ain't supposed to go against each other. We ain't supposed to have no kind of hate in our heart for our family. Let alone for anybody, but this topic is about family. We ain't supposed to have no hate in our heart for our family. We ain't supposed to have no negative words for our family. And whoever can justify that, boy, you don't know what you're talking about. If you can justify having any kind of ill words towards your family, something wrong. And I get it. Sometimes family can do some fucked up shit. And the thing about it is, you mad and you holding that grudge, you just hurt. You just really hurt because it came from a family member. See, I can take it when it comes from the enemy or when it comes from the outside. I can deal with that a little bit better. But I'll never understand when a family member don't want you to shine. When a family member is dragging your name through the mud. I can never understand it. When a family member is jealous of the other family member because how they moving in life. How they're prevailing in life. How they're being successful. Because at the end of the day, we all got the same 24 hours. So I know if my family member can go out there and grind it up like that, I know I can too. So ain't no need to be jealous of my own blood or my own relative. See, I'm going to talk about it today. When Kings talk, the conversation different, and y'all already know that. We deal with real life issues, man. We don't shy away from them. We don't sweep them up under the rug. We set that shit right on the table, man. Let's talk about it. Yeah, we're going to set it right on the table, and we're going to discuss it. I'm going to let you get it off your chest. I ain't going to step on your floor, so go on get it off your chest. And when it's my time to speak, I'm going to go on get it off my chest. Please don't step on my floor. And I'm pretty sure all y'all can relate to some of these things, some of these issues when it comes to the family. We need to get that family oranges back thick, man. We don't need to be out here going against each other, backstabbing one another. We don't need to be doing that. And luckily for me, man, I was able to grow up, mature, use the wisdom that I got to stop warring with my family. Because like I said before, I'm not innocent. I used to play the same games with them they used to play with me. And see, I made a crucial mistake when it came to one of my family members. I made a real crucial mistake. And if anybody out there of y'all that know me personally and know my family personally, then you know the situation I'm speaking on. And like sincerely from the heart, I'm sorry. That shit still bother me to this day. That's the one thing I really can't get over. I can't even believe that I was so lost and I was so blind that I take it there. Because I love my homie. And if anybody was to war with him, I'd be right there. I have his back. Believe that. So like I said, I ain't perfect. I ain't ducking, I ain't running from nothing either. Family. When will we ever get back to a place where family is everything? When will we ever get back to a place where we can actually count on the family? You be there for me, I'll be there for you. So no matter what comes around, no matter what situation pops up, we know we gonna get through it because you got me and I got you, and shit, two is always better than one. And then shit, whether where two is gathered, shit, the Lord is always there. So the only place we gonna go with this thing is, that's the only place we going with it, man. We gonna go up with it. But see, when the family feuds, when the family feuds, really no one wins. We supposed to win together. And that's the way I see it in my eyes, man. And here lately, man, I done had a couple problems or issues with some of the closest family members, man. And I done talked to some of my other people, my other family about the situation. And I feel like I ain't wrong in that situation. I was doing a favor. And I got screwed on the back end for it. But then, I took it like a champ. But then I couldn't understand how you mad at me when you reached out to me and I'm helping you out. And then you turn around and burn me. And I got something to say about it and you mad at me talking about whoop de whoop whoop. Whoa, okay. I see where this is going now. So I got to take myself out the equation. Yeah, you should be fine if I take myself out the equation for all these negative things that you done said about me. You should be fine if I bag all the way up. Yeah. You should be fine if I take myself out of the equation and bag all the way up. Because I know, even though we family members and we bloods, we supposed to be thick. I know at the end of the day, you're a human being, just like I'm a human being, and you go through things, and you probably got problems and issues that you dealing with. But I can't allow you to take them problems and issues out on me. So I'm gonna back up. What that saying say? I never destroy you with words. I love you. I need you to survive. Drop down in the comments. Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this family, man. Sometimes it be them that try to take you down. But we gonna recognize it. We gonna see it. So before you get into a warring match with your family members, man, really sit back and say, man, what am I doing? We supposed to be family. So if we ain't loving one another, and it's okay to like get into it with your family members, but don't get into it to a point, because everybody, you can't agree on everything. People gonna have their different opinions about this and that. So you're not gonna always agree. But you need to take the time to be an adult first. That's the main thing. Take the time to be an adult first. Analyze the situation. And if we can't come to a compromise, if we can't come to an understanding, and you steady want to be negative and this, be the bigger person and just bag up, man, because you can love them from a distance. And I done got to the point, man, to like, I'm so headstrong now, man. Like, if you want to continue the negative vibes, if you want to continue to bash me and talk down on me, that's fine. I can love you from a distance, and I see you when I see you. Tomorrow's not promised, so that's a hard pill to swallow. But sometimes that's what it comes to. You got kids that don't even talk to their fathers. You got kids that don't even talk to their mothers. Well, something drastically had to happen for it to come to that. Those scenarios just don't happen. Something drastic had to come along and happen. And the reason why it's not fixed because someone is still feeling some type of way about it. And this shit can go on 10, 20 years. And sometimes it be one person trying to reach out and make things better and make things right, but the other one is still caught up in their feelings, so they can't let the past go. So they forever hold that grudge. And what that does, when you holding on to that grudge, you're really not hurting the other person, you're hurting yourself. In those quiet moments when you by yourself, I know you think about it. I know you think about mama. I know you think about pops. And you wish it can be better, and them tears start rolling down your face. You go out there and have to smoke a little something. You got to pour you up a drink just to deal with the pain. Try to numb it instead of just reaching out to that person and say, you know what, man, I love you, man, and I apologize for everything that I done did to you. Every hurtful word I ever said, I didn't really mean it, man. It was all out of emotion because I love you. We family, and we just got into a heated debate. When we was younger, man, we used to kick up dust. See, me and my cousin, we used to fight and all that. Man, the next day we right back at it. We thicker than thieves once again, man. We kicking it, we having a good time. So you gotta know the adolescent part about it when you younger. That's different stuff. I'm talking about when you grown and you having these problems with these other grown adults that are supposed to be your family members. Those are the situations I'm talking about. We know what we doing here. We know what we doing here. So for the life of me, man, I can never talk down or hate on one of my family members. I can never put none of my family members in a bond. I can never burn one of my family members. I can never take anything from one of my family members. I can never do it. And there's some issues going on right now. I'm talking about I done took some money from one of my family members and all that. No, that wasn't me, baby. That wasn't William O'Neal Nickerson. I kind of just got through in that loop. But like I said, I speak on it. I let it go. Now I gotta love you from a distance, because if anybody on the outside looking in, man, just analyze the whole situation, man. Just analyze it before you take a side. Another saying is, too, you gotta watch the ones that are close to you, because they be lying too. They expect you to take their side just because y'all close. And then the shame be on you for tricking the people that you love. Willing 23, man. Say, we deal with real life issues. So when you tune in to When Kings Talk, the conversation different, just know that the issues are dealing with real life, and we're not gonna shy away from none of it. Special shout out to all my viewers, man. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. We're growing every day, and the sky's the limit. It's a marathon. We're gonna keep running every day. And I just hope while I'm running this marathon, I got a couple family members on the side reaching their hand out with a bottle of water. Yeah, while I'm running this marathon, I hope I got a couple family members on the side of the road reaching their hand out with a bottle of water, throwing me a towel to wipe the sweat off my face because I've been grinding so hard. Because they know if I win, we all win. The recognition, oh, you are, yeah. We family. Make sure y'all tune in to the next episode, man. When Kings Talk, the conversation's different. I'm your host, Willing 23, man, and I hope I didn't step on no toes or ruffle no feathers. Never my point. But sometimes the truth get ugly. The truth is uncomfortable. And you gotta be able to deal with the backlash that come from it when you speak on the truth. But like they say, the truth should set you free. I'm Willing 23, man.